Hello and welcome to Don't Be So Dramatic. I'm Steve Bradley.
I'm Jason B. Moore.
And we are still live at the Alan Bates Bursary Awards event. And we are joined by last year's winner, Adam Buchanan. So welcome, Adam, to the show.
Very nice to meet you.
You were last year's winner. Tell us what the experience was like for last year for you winning. What was it like?
Yes, okay. Just before we found out that, before we found out who was the winner, they said to us that actually there's two runners-up. And at that moment, I had a gut feeling, just a genuine gut feeling that I was going to be a runner-up. And it made me really happy. I don't know why, but I thought, I'm going to be a runner-up and I'm going to get to go home with my head held high and, I'll be proud of myself for how far I've come. We got into the room and they had the speeches and Jolie Richardson did a nice speech. And then she called out the first runner-up and it wasn't me. And then she called out the second runner-up and it was my scene partner from the duologue in the audition. And he was great. His name's Ken. He's now in the RSC. And my heart just sank because I thought, that's it. I'm not the runner-up. I thought I was going to be, and it's all gone. And then they called out my name. And so it's just this huge, uplifting feeling. And I could not believe that. I was speechless. It was
one of those Oscar moments where you didn't quite hear your name.
Yeah, I was like, okay. Are you sure you didn't say Angus? Because there was another guy called Angus who was just a brilliant guy, an excellent actor. And I was like, it's going to be Angus. It's going to be. Right. He's great. I love him. I'd give it to him. And
cool.
And they called out my name, and I was just like, oh my God!
So from that moment on, you got all the prizey stuff, all that. How did that benefit? Was your mentor was Paul? What happened?
Yeah. Okay. So firstly, winning the Alan Bates Award gives you a constant smile on your face. You just have to think back to that day, and you just think, yeah, that was so good, and that's invaluable. That's helped all the way through.
Yeah.
Having Paul as a mentor has been probably, the next most valuable thing because he has coached me and advised me on different things all the way through, and he's made sure that I've made the effort to go and mingle and go to classes and make the most of my other prizes, which is really good.
Which is great because I think, as Paul was saying, we don't go to class in England so much. Once we leave drama school, and also. At the moments he was saying that, and I think Celia was saying that when the moments aren't so great, motivation is the one thing we need to keep us going, and the belief, and to have a mentor, and to have things like this is a great, especially for someone who's just coming out into the profession. It's a great
Paul always
uplift
says,
and thinking, yes, there's someone there behind that's in my corner, so to speak.
Paul always says that when you're not in work, you're not really an actor unless you participate. And so this is the best place to participate. This is a place where you can go to a TV casting workshop with a real casting director. And I've got friends that have graduated from drama school and haven't done a huge amount yet, but aren't going to classes. And I just think, it's expensive, but it's so worth it because I've been out of work for 4 weeks. Since finishing my play, and I already feel but it's not. I already feel like
I think it's wonderful that you've kept in work, which is obviously wonderful, but also that to have something like this has kept you impetus going constantly, and also again talking about the social side of here, being able to socialise here and meet other actors and have a therapy class down in the cafe is
everything. This was one of Paul's suggestions. He said what I did was in the last week of my show I booked a class for the first day of being unemployed. So I got up on the Monday morning, and instead of going, lazing around in my bed watching Netflix, I was like, right, put the nice shirt on, head to the Actor Centre, get myself a class, meet some other actors, it was an improv class, meet an improvisation tutor, and try something out and do something different. And
brilliant. Yeah.
So keep the momentum up and keep motivated. Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. And it's difficult. It's really difficult. It's been hard since then, but I'm so lucky I have this. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Great.
Brilliant. Okay. Well, thanks for joining us. Thank you very much.
Thank you for winning
Congratulations again last year.
Congratulations for last year.
Thank you.
Good luck with everything.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you. Bye-bye.